So, Cornden, we do have one last game today and one last GM. Let me do the reveal. We've got RBW sneaking in.
Ew.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've had a wizard come and give a game, but I'm excited.
Yes, it should be.
Hello, wizard.
Hello.
What kind of magic do you bring for us today?
It's a beat 'em up. It's not even bootleg. It just wasn't released outside of Japan.
Wait,
Hello,
you're giving
Liz.
a non-bootleg game?
LRPGC. Yes, I am giving a non-bootleg game.
Okay, so what beat 'em up do we have today?
We have Dahna, Megami Tanjou, or translated Dahna, Birth of a Goddess.
Oh my gosh, come on, show it. Urgh. There we go. Dahna! Wow, she looks pretty excited to be here. Apparently we're getting word that this is a good game. Now remember, this is one of the matches where people cannot move on to the final bracket. So giving them something that is exciting, but that has problems is kind of our thing. So this is a beat 'em up. We had another beat 'em up earlier. Do you think that this is a good game, Wizard?
I think it's problematic with its very high difficulty level, and the controls can be frustrating, because one thing that the game does that they don't tell you is every button is treated as though you are rapid firing it as long as it's pressed.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
So you can do things like make a difficult jump and then not let go of the jump button and immediately jump again and off into a pit.
Oh no. Oh no, it has Linus Spacehead jumping. That's fun. You know what?
Basically.
RBW, I've got to run for just 1 second, but I will be right back.
Okay. Hi, chat. Yeah. Mike Uyama's already played through this, insisted to me that it's a good game. And I had to get another GM to take a look at and say, it's not perfect, but Mike really enjoyed this. And yes, I know this game because Liz Starr was the one who showed me it. So thanks, Liz. Lumps Smack Humps, does this game have a downhill level? Oh yes it does. That is level, I think, 3. I don't quite recall where the level cutoffs are. This game is hard as heck. It is very, very difficult. In the interests of making sure that we get to see as much of the game as possible, I wanted to make sure that the players had a chance. What non-bro?
Okay, I'm back. So
Welcome back.
I'm seeing people are saying that this game is going to be hard. I know nothing about this game.
Mike Uyama
than...
apparently hasn't beaten it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mike hasn't beaten it. Well, then.
And Mike loves beat 'em ups.
He also really likes this game.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
he loves the game, but thinks that it's extremely difficult. That sounds promising.
It is. This game, I think, works fairly well.
Good. Oh my gosh. I'm excited for this match. I'm also really hungry. Hungry for pain. But also for giving them something that is a little bit more enjoyable because they're not going to make it into the bracket. It's not dinosaurs, but it's pretty dang good. I love the sprite work in here. I'm really enjoying it. So, what have you been up to lately? I know that, like, I feel like we haven't had you choose a game for a little while, but you're here now. What have you been up to?
Bro, what do you mean I haven't chosen the game for a little while? Kusogr4nde hasn't run for a while.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, that's true.
What have I been up to? Watching SGDQ, attending RPG Limit Break, enjoying the summer, doing some summer courses, the usual.
Ooh, summer courses. What kind of courses are you taking?
Teaching.
Oh, you're teaching.
Just a science course.
A science course. Ooh, what kind of science? I like science. All those molecules.
It is a introductory physics course with more emphasis on the concept and less emphasis on the math.
More emphasis on the math. I kind of actually dig that. A lot of the times, like, they have very little math, but I feel like it's extremely important, especially if you're actually going to use the degree for anything. Like, because it's extremely important to be precise.
Well, which is more important, accuracy or precision?
They're the same thing?
No, they are absolutely not the same thing.
Precisely. Oh, how about... Never mind, ignore me. Okay, explain to me, what's the difference between accuracy and precision?
Precision means that all of the measurements are very close to each other. So, say we have a dartboard. You throw all of them really closely together on the far edge of the board. You are very precise, but you are very inaccurate.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I thought there was... Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I learned that years ago and proceeded to just put it out of my mind. So,
yeah, and then accuracy suggests that you hit the bullseye, but if you're not very precise, you'll only hit the bullseye every so often.
Gotcha. So if you're both accurate and precise, then you can hustle people.
Among other things, yes.
Yeah, that's all I care about. Gotta make the money, RBW. Gotta hustle.
Are you sure you're a college professor? Actually, that is exactly what a college professor would say. Never mind.
Depends on the college course, you know?
Well, given what I've taught, I can definitely see where we're coming from here.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Por favor, actually do what I'm asking. Did I really get all the names wrong? This is what happens when... This is what happens when I'm extremely hungry. I mess everything up. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna do this. I could have sworn I changed the names. It's okay. We're gonna do it. Everybody just calm your butts. Calm your butts. Or else I'll make them get calm. Yeah, I know for a fact that I changed them, but I guess for some reason my program just decided to switch everything. Thank you very much. Reason number 53, I should try switching over to OBS. One of these days, Wizard, I'm going to do that. One of these days, we're going to be using OBS. Today's not that day, though. Because guess what? We've got Kusogr4nde, and we don't have time for that.
No time to, wait. We must go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm checking with them right now to see if they are ready to begin the match, because I am. What do I use? I use XSplit. Yeah, it's okay. I paid for the full version long ago, so, you know, figured I have it. It works. It is pretty happy. Okay. Sunk cost? It works. Okay, I'm doing the countdown. Wish them the best of luck. And spam any of your warrior emotes. Is there anything else people should spam?
Horses, griffins, ogres.
Ooh, okay.
Goblins, magicians.
Oh, goblins.
Fire.
Yeah, I know that there are some goblin emote people here in chat. Spam away, everybody. And we are starting the match right now. Actually, nobody has moved quite yet. I will start as soon as I see player control. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so the hot lore right off the bat is that the wizard who's been raising you, Dahna, the main character, who's the wizard of the village, has been captured by evil dudes, and so now you are riding in on an ogre to go and rescue him.
I actually really like that because we have so many damsel in distress stories, but here we've got the damsel rescuing the dude in distress. It's so good.
As Cadus asks, is the evil sorceress your sister? Evil sorceress, I believe that she's being controlled, yes. So yeah, that is your sister.
Oh, okay, you're saving your sister. You know what? I've played a little bit of this, and I don't remember when or why. Why have I played
asked you to?
Oh, that might have been it. Oh, that's why. Thank you.
And the evil sister is one who sent the sorcerer over to go and capture you, but there you go. And the person you're trying to save, first and foremost, is your mentor. Okay, so that's hot lore. Now everyone's trying to climb a burning building.
It looks like Mech Attack is through the burning building. Oh yeah, this platforming was not easy at all.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, honestly, you should expect multiple deaths inside the burning building. Like, the fact that Mech Attack is already through is kind of shocking to me. This is great.
So, as you notice, because it's all rapid-fire controls, if you hold down the attack button, all of the characters are just going to swing their sword like crazy. Megami Attack is up to the first boss.
Nice. Dude on horse. I like this dude. Oh, that is a game over. Wow, yeah, this game is definitely brutal. 5 continues, that is helpful. Unfortunately, it looks like at this point a continue... Oh, no, it takes you right to the boss. That's fine. Yeah. That's a good thing. Finally, good design.
Yeah, no, the continues are totally fair. The problem is there's only 5 of them. So as the viewers and you may notice, there's an EX number with on the screen. The EX bar is your experience, which is the same thing as score. As it hits certain intervals, your maximum life goes up, and you get fully healed. It is the only way to heal in the game.
Wait, seriously?
Yep.
Do you heal between levels?
Nope.
Ah! And you only have 1 life per continue! Yep. Oh my gosh! Okay, that's cruel. That is so cruel.
So I have them all playing on easy so that they have the best chance of showing us all as much game as possible. Heavy Bass has beaten the first boss. And so, of course, what do? You steal his horse. He's dead after all.
Well, yeah, somebody's got to feed the horse. Can't just let it be out there by itself. Like, this section seems incredibly rude, though, because there are boulders coming down, just lots of enemies. It seems hard to jump over anything.
Yes, it is. As you may have noticed when they were trying to do the platforming in the fire building, they could jump or they could do a slightly higher jump that they needed in order to traverse the platforms.
Oh, yeah.
And so
if I'm
sorry, continue.
If I'm not mistaken, the higher jump is just done without moving left or right.
I think you have to hold up too, but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
But you have to do the higher jump in order to get over the boulders, and your timing has to be almost perfect.
Nice.
So even though this is on easy, I have a strong feeling that we're going to see this horse downhill scene quite a bit.
I like it. This is fun. So, yeah, I think that just because of the sheer difficulty here, that's gonna be true. How much information did you give them for the game, by the way? Did you give them the manual?
No. I don't think anyone translated that. I gave them the controls and told them good luck.
That's so nice of you.
I wasn't even super specific with the controls because there's a bunch of things you can do that that are not immediately apparent. And they will be needed later on. One thing that you can do, but that's completely worthless, is if you press down while standing, you will go into a crouch, and you will attempt to move forward. You will not move when you're in the crouch. If you press down again, you can go into a crawl and start crawling. There's no point in the game where this is useful at all, as far as I can tell.
Did you tell them how to do that?
No. I just told them the control pad is the control pad. They need to crouch, they can figure that out. If they need to dash, they can figure that out. I'm already letting them play on easy.
I love it. Well, apparently Goaty in chat, the crawl is actually useful against the night boss. You know, historically I've given controls that ended up being more harmful than helpful, because it's fun. Like one game I told them how to jump, but jumping immediately causes you to die. You know, stuff like that.
Of course. So you might also notice that there's a gauge on the bottom that as you beat enemies, they might drop orbs that will fill it up. That's your magic bar. Depending on how full it is, you will have different spells. There are 3.
Ooh.
The bottom tier spell just hits everything on screen. The middle tier spell creates a giant fog that prevents you from taking damage, as Heavy Bass is doing right now.
Okay.
Also notice that because he had hit the middle tier, it only depleted down back to the lower tier.
Huh, interesting.
Good luck with these jumps.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that he has a good amount of health right now. Oh my gosh, these jumps are evil.
Yeah,
Dragon.
he hit 100,000.
Oh yeah?
He hit 100,000, which is why his life bar is now longer.
Like, but this game is so cool. Okay, so I understand why it's in here. It's not considered a bad game per se. It's just an incredibly difficult game, probably with difficulty way too ludicrous for what it should be.
Yes.
Cool. I like it.
And the jump.
Yeah,
Are you out of continues? Nope, one left.
Well, I would say that we tend to take the most liberal definition of Kuso that's available, as in there are some bad elements to it, or there are some weird elements to it. But yeah, I enjoy this. Oh, Heavy Bass X, or Heavy Bass 1 in this case, is back to the beginning of the game. Oh no!
Just burning through all of those continues by missing that jump.
I mean, it happens.
Yep.
This is not the kindest game in the universe. The kindest game would be Mario Maker on easy difficulty. I'd say that's the kindest.
I have no idea, Liz. You probably did, considering that there is a level select code, which takes you to, which I think can take you to the second to last level.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. I don't believe it will take you to the final boss.
Mech Attack gets a full game over. It's just kind of brutal. 6 lives to beat the entire game, essentially. So, the gauge at the bottom right of each screen, is that a power gauge of sorts?
That's the magic gauge. As you grab the orbs, it lets you do spells.
Ah, gotcha.
The most useful spell is probably the middle tier one, because it makes you temporarily invulnerable.
Ooh, okay, that's definitely helpful. Especially since Heavy Base currently only has 2 health. Wait, he was down to 1, but managed to go up to 2. Apparently there is some healing.
There is a red orb that will give you 1 bar of life back.
I mean, that's not much.
I consider that so little I entirely forgot about it, because I usually end up losing it again very quickly.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that right now.
And the only people who can drop the orbs are the sorcerer-like guys with swords.
Yeah. So at this point, I'd say most of the players are pretty much tied with how far they've made it in the game. We're gonna see... yeah.
I believe Heavy Base is the furthest, having successfully completed 1 jump on the hill. Megpack died on the first jump of the second downhill portion, and then I don't know who's ahead between Garby and Dragon.
I don't know. We've got plenty of time that... blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. We've got time for plenty of leads to change.
It's true.
Nobody is out of this. I love the death sound.
I mean, it's apt.
Oh yeah, it is. Cody, if you happen to have a picture of the box
I gave
art...
that to you.
Oh, okay.
Bro. That's what you put up. That was the box.
I'm so out of it, okay? Like, I don't mean to be out of it. It's just, realistically, this is how it's going right now. I am so... I don't know. Welcome to me being delusional. Okay. Yeah, it's the 8th match of the weekend. Give me a little bit of a break. Ooh, I want a sandwich. Well, as it looks like everybody is fighting the boss right now, this boss is not too difficult. Mostly, I don't know, the spinning spear is really a big pain, though.
Like, the timing on the jump is kind of tricky.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, 3 people simultaneously moving onto the hill. I love it. I'm just not really a big fan of this perspective. There's just not much time to react to anything that shows up.
This is true.
Like, it's a cool idea, but very rarely is this executed well. I can't really think of a way to make this acceptable, though. I don't know.
PB Doughboy asks, what's the main difference in difficulty levels on this game? How much damage you take, how much health the enemies have.
That makes sense. Oh no, you take more damage?
Yeah. Some enemies do more damage. It is just even... I tried playing on hard and I could not get through the burning building. because just any hit ate me.
Oh, seriously? Oh, that's not good.
I believe your max HP doesn't change.
It did for Heavy Base 1, though, because Heavy Base
don't know
had
why
an
it's-
extended health bar, but now it's back
yeah,
down.
I'm not sure why he had why he had an extended health bar.
Wait, yeah, you're only supposed to get it at 100,000, right?
Oh, he had full health when he grabbed the health power-ups
Oh, wait, that extends your health bar?
by one
Ooh,
bar.
that is
It is-
very nice.
The health recovery is 1 bar, regardless of how full it is, so you can extend it by doing that. And yes, at 100,000 EXP, you will refill your life bar and get an extension.
Nice.
One of the viewers, Kapow, is stating that he had more EXP when he got to the boss. My assumption is that he had spent a life doing so. Because you keep your EXP between continues.
That's possible, yeah. Okay, Dragon getting another game over. A little bit rough. Honestly, I think everybody's having a hard time conserving health. But I think that's just because, you know, in order to get in range to hit the enemies, it seems like you have to be in range to get hit. It's
Basically.
not
Oof,
trivial.
that jump was unfortunate.
Dragon getting hit by a boulder. Ooh, and there is another death.
Alright, Meg Mac Attack has taken the lead, having made the second jump.
Nice. You know, just watching the players, I think they're all doing really well with this game.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm glad that, like, all of the volcanoes along this stretch are erupting, you know. We're getting a little lava sliding down. It's very, very typical. Are they in Hawaii or something? Where are they?
I have no idea.
Because Hawaii's changed if that's the case, you know?
Dragon has commented that I can no longer say that I haven't been given a game I absolutely hated. Well, looks like I have a fan here with Dragon enjoying this title.
Oh no! Here's the deal, you're supposed to give a game that was more enjoyable. What have you done? RBW.
I cannot say what players will enjoy or will not enjoy.
Yeah, you never know.
And I mean, this has the Mike Guyama seal of approval. How could it possibly have been a bad game?
It's got my seal of approval. I love it. It's just incredibly difficult.
True. Oh, Meg's up to the next boss. I hate this boss.
Nice. Yeah, it's... Okay, so essentially this boss makes rocks float and then decides to crush you. Ugh.
And makes duplicates.
Oh no. Yeah, it seems like it's very difficult to get through without taking a hit, but Meg Attack is done with that fight. Moving on to the third stage, or the third set of stages, I think.
And so, in the cutscene, Dahna is talking to her mentor, the person you saw get captured right at the beginning.
Okay.
So she's gonna go try to rescue him.
Good. Go rescue your mentor.
I hate these platforms. Just these angled platforms make the jumps even more frustrating, and down Meg goes.
Oh, yeah.
3 continues left. Wow. Meg is really destroying this.
Yeah. Except this jump. Ugh. There's
Just all
another
the jumps.
death. Yeah, it's... it's easy to mess up some of these jumps.
So, remember how I commented the rapid-fire effect of the buttons?
Yes.
That jump has killed me several times because you have to pretty much let go of the jump button immediately so you don't accidentally do a second jump immediately after.
Yeah, I can see that. So, for everybody who's wondering about the jumps here, it's got what I call Linus Spacehead jumps, which means that when you land, if you are holding jump, you automatically jump. So you've just got auto jump. And that is particularly dangerous.
If to the viewers, if you don't hold it, you'll do a very short jump, and that won't get you to clear the distance you need. So you must hold it in order to get the full distance, and you must immediately let go as soon as you land.
Yeah, that sounds a little annoying.
A lot of things about this game that are a little annoying.
Like, here's sort of my thought. You know, when you're designing a video game, it's best to get to the point where the platforming is not necessarily the challenge. Yeah, there should be some challenge with landing on platforms, but that should be tight enough that if you know what you're doing and if you've practiced, you should be able to do it without any problem. You know, you should be able to see the character's arc.
And as Chad has asked, are we seeing ghouls and ghosts or pitfall-style committal jumps? And the answer is absolutely.
Oh,
Once you jump,
no.
you've committed to that jump.
That's so sad. Well, again, Linus Spacehead jumping. I love Meg Attack's strategy to get through this section. Just jump and squash them all.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I do as well. I mean, you can swing with the ogre, but why would you? You can just stomp on everything.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It's not
And
every
very
video game you get to ride on an ogre and crush all of the enemies in your path.
Barbie spams magic with one life left, and she beats the boss.
Oh,
Well done.
Nice. Good to see Garby being able to do that. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that was a very strategic use of magic.
Oh no. Dragon taking another death. I love that you get horse noises when you die there.
Looking in chat, Garby has said be right back, so I guess she's doing something.
Yeah, she may have to run. And Domino's just showed up. Maybe a pizza just showed up. Gotta get that pizza.
Okay.
I'm really hungry. Dragon.
I noticed.
Or wizard. Why did I say dragon? Because dragon's playing, and I was looking at the word dragon.
Oh, wizards and dragons both exist in fantasy.
Rawr. Oh, they do. The Noid may have shown a better door. Oh, that's terrifying. Never mind.
Yeah, Kara's. Don't no, that's terrifying.
No Noid.
That is absolutely terrifying.
No Noid at all.
We all try to avoid the Noid. Isn't that right, Mike Uyama?
I mean, they try. They try.
KM Loon Mousewolf, you ask what on earth is this thing? This is Dahna. Megami Tanjou. The birth of a goddess. You are Dahna, a magic-wielding, sword-wielding heroine who is trying to rescue her mentor because he got captured by an evil sorcerer.
I mean, it's good that you're trying to help him. By the way, this game was developed by a company known as Information Global Service. They have, like, the most generic name that I've ever heard, but they made Puzznic, which I actually really like. It's a fantastic game. Apparently they also did a version of The Rocketeer. I don't know which version. It's a little scary.
The Super Famicom or SNES version, that was developed by Nova Logic.
Maybe they are in cahoots with Nova Logic.
They made Tricky Kick for the TurboGrafx 16. I spent way too many hours not being good at that.
Uh-oh. Ooh, they did an Alien vs. Predator, or at least helped in some way. My guess is that this company may have been absorbed into another company, you know?
Possibly. They also apparently had a US division named Information Global Services Incorporated.
Uh-oh.
Wikipedia page says their fate is unknown.
Absorbed. They got absorbed.
Makes sense. Kitas asks, how are the runners doing? Well, Baby Base has finished the sword sequence, as has Dragon. And Dragon's now enjoying the misery of the horrible jump.
Oh, fun.
Very much so.
So, from what I can see, the main programmer for this game also helped program the arcade version of Superman, worked on Roston, Darius Plus, I guess one of the Space Invaders from 91. Honestly, you know, there are 3 other programmers who didn't really go and do anything after this. This is their only game. One of the artists for this did character design for Rambo 3? I mean, it's not too hard. You've got Rambo. There's your character design, but that's something special.
Something special is a good way of putting it.
Oh yeah. The thing is, like, this game actually has pretty good design. Every level feels different. At least so far. I'm not completely sure if that stays true throughout the whole game, but it's cool. I really enjoy this game.
If I recall correctly, I think it's stage 4 where you ride on a griffin. So...
Griffin time! Can you eat it?
No!
I just want
like every other...
Oh
like every other animal companion you have dies.
Aw. Well, sad day.
One of our viewers asks, God, how many jumps are there? And the answer is too many. Far
All
many.
of them. There are so many jumps.
Oh, Garby has used my strategy, which is you kill everything, get to the edge, turn around, and then start running again.
I mean, that works.
It does.
Like, Heavy Base is doing a pretty good job of getting a good amount of experience by this point. I'm not sure if every player has hit the health extend quite yet. Because if not...
Garby's about to.
Yeah, that'll be extremely helpful to remember that you do gain extra health. And there we go, health extend.
And a good time for it too, the boss is coming up shortly.
Oh yeah. I actually really enjoy the music in this game as well. Like, the graphics, the music, every level is different. You get multiple rideable creatures. Even the rideable sections are pretty different so far.
One of our viewers compares it to Rastan, and I would say yes, it is very similar to Rastan.
I mean, I think that they also worked on Rastan, this company. Or at least people within the company did.
That's possible, or they were inspired by.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I saw it in someone's credits. Who was it? You. Kozo Igarashi? No, they did that other game.
I believe Garvey is now in second.
Hideki Tomioka did Rastan. Yeah, he programmed Rastan. So odds are there were some crossovers with some design choices there.
Quite possibly.
Okay, there's a tower. I like that all of the text is in English. Is this a fan translation?
It is indeed a fan translation.
Okay.
As per all of the games I've given out, if at all possible, I give it out fan translated just so that the players can follow along with the story. Because I figure, what's the point in suffering if you can't have the hot lore?
The lore is super important. Hey, Mech Attack is back to this area with some very annoying platforming, mostly because if you accidentally hold down jump, you're dead.
Yep. I believe our places are now that Meg is in first because she has made it to stage 3, Garvey is in second for having made it to the boss of stage 2, Heavy Bass is in third for successfully performing a few of the jumps, and Dragon has passed a jump after the horse sequence, but has been struggling trying to finish that off.
True. Oh my gosh, I still am really digging this. Like, part of me wants to go back and play more of this because I didn't play that much. I played
You
some.
have the ability to do so. You can go ahead and do that if you so desire.
I can. I could do that. Maybe I will. But I'm gonna eat first.
That is also a very good choice.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, it's a good choice. Okay, Mech Attack luckily survived from the accidental jump there.
I mean, I think once you realize, oh, I might not make this, better just to hold right and try to finish it as opposed to the alternative of, wait, I'll try to turn back just a little bit and then promptly miss the jump.
that was actually a really good save. I did not expect Mech Attack to live through that, but she did.
She did indeed.
Oh my gosh. Too many frogs. Too many frogs. Okay, good stabs. I like it. My biggest concern is that the main character sprite is way too close to the right side of the screen right now, so it's going to make platforming a little bit difficult. I wonder if, like, wiggling a little bit to the left and then walking to the right would make it scroll a little bit better. Yeah, I think so. Just, you want to... Yeah, Mech Attack is doing that a little bit. You need to be able to see where you're going. If not, you're just going to die.
Yep. I think what causes the oh, she's made it to the tower. I think what causes the scrolling to stop is when there's an area that enemies are going to keep spawning for a fixed interval.
Yep.
The game locks the camera on that area, and so if you move to the right side, even once you've killed all the enemies, it's going to continue. It's going to continue with that as your new horizontal position.
Oh yeah.
Meg is getting very close to 200,000, which should be another extension.
Ooh, okay, I'll keep my eye on that. That would be extremely nice. Who's in the lead? Definitely Mech Attack, yeah. She's just kicking butt with this. Uh-oh, watch out for swords thing. double-headed guard?
Double-headed four-armed guard.
Well, three-armed guard now.
Yep. This boss, I guess technically becomes easier as you continue to fight it.
Heck yeah.
I don't,
Oh no, is that a full game over? That is unfortunate.
It is.
I mean, it happens.
Does.
Okay, all of the players are getting back into this again. Luckily, the game so far is fairly easy to get back into. The stages aren't too long. Like, there are plenty of enemies to kill on the way, but again, killing enemies gets you experience, not exactly something that you should ignore. Definitely kill things so that you can get more health later on.
Agreed. The thing is that
No, dragon!
It's a risk-reward scenario with with the killing of enemies, because you take damage as you try to beat them. Poor dragon.
Yeah, I think that if you could manage to get to a point where you consistently did damage and didn't take damage, then that would be the optimal way to get experience. Just learning enemies' attack patterns and only risking it when there's a high chance it'll help you.
Makes sense. And Dragon is really not having fun. Everyone else apparently is.
Dragon!
Well, I'm not going to blame him. If he's not having fun, he's not having fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like Meg is also really enjoying the game so far. Dragon is not a huge fan. It's odd that everybody has a different style of game that really works for them, and every once in a while there's just a game that doesn't really jive with individual people. I don't know, there's nothing you can really do about that. I mean, you've got your own taste. You can give something a shot, but if you don't like it, you don't like it.
I mean, it is why we try to mix it up with GMs, so that you will have chances of getting entirely different games.
Oh yeah.
Because every GM has their own style.
So what we do actually is we take a look at the past match and see who has gotten which GM, and then whenever possible we try to schedule GM so that nobody gets a repeat at least twice in a row. You know, you might get a repeat later, but the first, you know, if you had one on round 3, you shouldn't be getting the same GM round 4. Ideally. That could happen in some situations. I don't know. We don't have any rules about it. We just try not to repeat whenever possible. Unfortunately, RBW, that also means that if you get a game that you really like, you can pretty much be guaranteed that the next match will be something completely different.
That's true.
Oh.
Oh, Garby missed the jump.
No, Garby!
How many lives left? 2. Alright, so that's really not very many.
Yeah, at this point, I think the players should be thinking about their last strong attempt to get through the game. Like, conserving lives, making sure that they can make a substantial amount of progress. They just need to make sure that the early stages, they don't take very many deaths, so they can spend them, spend those lives where they haven't been able to get through so far.
While true, I'm not sure that there's any real way to strategize that.
Yeah, that's actually really difficult. How would you deal with that here?
In this scenario, have I beaten stage 2 yet or not? Hypothetically, if I have not yet beaten stage 2, I would focus in on making sure I land those jumps.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everything else, I can take a few hits on the way down. That's not nearly as important as making sure I land those jumps. Because I can take far more hits than I can take missed jump.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Hey, I've got good news.
Oh?
Justin brought me a burrito.
That's not pizza.
I don't want pizza, I want a burrito. It's burrito time. It's not a pizza burrito. I don't want... Ew, no.
What is a pizza?
I imagine it's just a burrito, but instead of being filled with burrito stuff, it's like a calzone.
But calzone dough should be fluffier.
Well, that's why it's a pizza burrito.
More like a pizza anyway. Garby is getting up, is almost at the second boss again.
Nice. Come on, Garby.
And Heavy Base has made it to the boss. Come on,
Yeah,
Heavy Base.
Luckily, it looks like you can get a lot of hits in without too much risk here.
It's true, but the hits do cost you a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
They hurt.
And there we go, Heavy Base X taking down the boss. Garb as well. Moving on to the next stage, both of them making quick progress here. I love it.
Alright, now I'm going to have trouble trying to keep track of who's in the lead because it just comes down to these terrible jumps. Are you enjoying the sliding, Garby?
Oh, I am.
Oof. Down goes Garby. Now Heavy Base takes second.
For now, things could definitely change pretty quickly. Okay, there we go, Garby, making sure that some of these jumps are a little bit safer. What's nice for Heavy Base, though, is that he managed to get up to the 200,000 point. He has a bigger health bar. That might not matter if this is his last life, but if
I
not,
don't know what
it
that
will.
guard is doing on Garby's screen.
It's having problems. I think that might be a soft lock.
I think that also might be a soft lock. That's new.
No.
I've never seen that before. Is that?
Welcome to Kusogr4nde.
That is super unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely. But Garb has one more strong, solid attempt here. And honestly, you know, a soft lock for a match that's key to whether or not people make it into the bracket, you know, is definitely heartbreaking. This one, nobody has a chance of making it into the bracket, so it's a little less heartbreaking. Still, not a fun situation to be in.
Yeah, very much so. Is that Heavy Base's last life? Yes, it is. Alright, so the standings are Meg, Heavy Base, Garby, and Dragon.
I believe so, yeah.
With 17 minutes left in the match, there's still more than enough time to change things up.
Oh, plenty of time. Ooh, Dragon
Cadus
getting a death.
And Cadus has clipped that wonderful glitch.
So, here's my question, RBW.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that Dragon is saying that this game is kind of getting to him, that he's getting really frustrated. What do you feel is the most frustrating thing with this game? What could be causing that?
The instant death jumps.
Oh, okay.
The control is not. The control, as stated before, has commitment jump, which is always really frustrating, because it means that if your jump isn't where you want it, too bad. That's where you're stuck with it.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, I completely get that. Dragon taking another death there. Honestly, one thing that may be worth doing is just... if you do get too angry, even just taking a minute to get away from the game, step away, recollect yourself, just sometimes that is enough to get you back into playing. Have a burrito, yeah, get a burrito. That's recommended.
Yeah, burritos definitely help.
Yeah, they make the world go round. That's right. The day-night cycle is powered by burritos. You heard it here, folks.
Garby making good use of that invulnerability, and then now spamming the fireball.
Nice.
Good strategy against the boss. Now she can just lay off the final hits.
And the boss is down. That's great with 1 HP left. Definitely helpful. Yeah, she's probably going to die quickly, but it's not a huge deal at this point. Bleh.
Yep. Definitely a good use of magic.
At this point, there isn't too much notable stuff, except that Dragon is starting to make some pretty good progress here. Oh,
Dragon's almost at the boss.
Oh, I'm so sad. Yeah, the committal jumps are a huge pain. Especially since if you just miss, bam, you're gonna go into the pit.
The anxiety of having to make the jump immediately before the platform descends is also there. I think that takes Dragon to the boss.
Yeah, Dragon's here fighting Rockman.
With full health? No, with full health as well, so...
Oh, yeah. I think Dragon has a chance of beating this boss. Honestly, just being able to beat a boss really helps people get their spirits back up and have hope. So, even if he has to go back to the beginning of the game, which, frankly, everybody has had to do multiple times, you know, there would still be hope. Gotta cheer for the underdog.
That's true.
Aha!
He's made it. He might take third at this rate.
Yeah, that would be a significant change. Let's see what Dragon's able to do with these painful jumps, though. Okay, there we go. On to Oh, and with the 200,000 points?
Yep,
That
that's
is...
another life bar extension.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it looks like Dragon is pausing for just a little bit. There we go. They are back. You know what? I would say that these jumps are a little bit closer to La Milana. They're committed, but at the same time, if you push back, you can control it a little bit. It looks like Dragon has moved up to 3rd place, though.
Yep. That, glitch really hurt Garby, but she's got time, so...
Yeah, I think everybody has one good last push. Once we hit the 10-minute mark, it might be hard for people to catch back to where they were before. But until then, I think they're good.
I'm in agreement with that.
Hey, Dragon is now into the climb here, the climb in the tower.
She might actually make 2nd.
Wow. That would be huge. Per Cadus, it is now 2nd.
I'm not, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's, because that was the beastie that killed, Heavy Base.
Okay, Dragon is fighting the boss. If Dragon can take down at least 2 of the arms, I think that would be a pretty good view of progress here.
If Dragon takes down a 3rd arm, he moves into 1st.
Okay, 2 arms down. The boss just went and jumped. Wait! Dragon moves into 1st. Wow. From 4th to 1st, Dragon, you never give up. That's the story of Kusogr4nde. Never give up.
Dragon is now in 1st.
I love it.
And now we get the Griffin level. I think that was last life.
That certainly was,
Yep.
but there might be enough time.
There should be enough time for one more good attempt.
Alright, let's see what everybody's able to do. Meg Mac is starting to get back into this.
Yeah.
Gonna take some work getting into the Griffin section. You know what? Here's my theory about that boss. He had 4 arms, but he wanted to just be a regular human.
He had 2 heads.
Well, you could have cut off one of the heads too. But he left before that.
Everyone is telling me that one of the heads got cut off. I did not notice that on the sprite. So I am corrected. And yes, apparently the theory is very sound.
He just wanted to be a normal dude. That's all. He's like, it's like going and getting a haircut, except for him, it's going and getting limb cuts. You know? Just gotta get back down to a normal number of limbs and heads.
Meg. Ooh, okay, Meg made it. 1 health. She managed to get into the tower. And then get clawed to death. How many lives do you have? Ooh, last life. Alright.
Last life.
She should hit the 200,000 though during this, so it should be enough to keep going.
Yeah, if she doesn't, I don't see her taking first again. Like, it's gonna be really close.
It is very close. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be very close.
Okay, boss time.
Heavy Base is also making it to the tower.
Heavy Base is probably going to get 200,000 points before the boss as well. That'd be huge. That'd be
Hopefully.
really good.
So it would be.
Oh yeah, the boss loses one head, as you see on Megmac's screen.
Yeah. So we just want to be a normal guy.
Yeah, he wants to be a normal guy. You're helping him out.
Heavy Base is taking it very, very cautiously. With 2 health left.
And
Almost
Megmac is through.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. This might be a move back into first.
Heavy Base has gotten the extension.
Very nice.
Now go, you must
Like,
rescue your sister.
This is ridiculously close. I love it.
Yep.
Okay, Heavy Base, I think, has gotten through the boss. Yep, moving on to the Griffin level as well.
That was a very fast jump away. Alright, so it's really down to Heavy Base and Meg at this point. Meg has a lead here, but this is the last attempt. So whoever gets further in this sequence, I think, is the one who will take first.
I think so. I think they're both gonna pass Dragon. Like, Megmac attack definitely has.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Heavy Base is going to shortly.
Yeah, we have had a lot of lead changes right towards the end of this match. Oh, it always makes me happy, RBW.
This is really anyone's game.
Okay. I'm worried a little bit about Meg. She is taking quite a few hits. I think she's through the auto-scroller, though. Okay, on to the ship. Time to ride an ogre again. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, 300k does not give a health refill.
Oh, no. Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh, no. Okay, Meg is through the boat fight, I guess, on to stage 5.
Yep.
This is a good push. This ogre's a good guy. I like him. People are calling him Shrek. I'm cool with him being Shrek. That's fine.
Oh, Heavy Base takes a death.
No. One health left for Meg. Yeah, Heavy Base at least had an extra life. That is helpful. And there goes Meg. That is a full game over. Let's see if Heavy Base can pass that in the last minute and a half.
He's gonna have to work fast, I think. Because it's an auto-scroller, I don't know if he actually has enough time. I don't think there are any more health upgrades after 200,000.
Yeah, I don't know. We've got 1 minute. Like, if the ship is in just a little bit, there's a chance. But he will have to boogie.
Yep.
Maybe not. Maybe there's no chance.
I really don't know. But he's nearing the end of the sequence, I believe.
Okay. It just keeps going. 35 seconds left. What can you do, Heavy Base? Okay, there we go. Moving on to the ship. But we only have 20 seconds.
Guess it really comes down to, can he beat the boss fast enough?
Just gotta stomp on the boss. That's all. No, it's not gonna happen. Meg is taking the victory. Heavy Base second, Dragon third, and Garb taking fourth. That is time. Wow, that was surprisingly close, especially there towards the end. How amazing. Like, I'm honestly surprised at how that went, especially right there towards the end. Wow. So yeah, Wizard, what do you think? What do you think about how they did?
I am very impressed with how all of them did. They all made it to stage 3, which is about as good as I could expect anyone to get to in 1 hour. They did a fantastic job.
Yeah, they did do a fantastic job. I'm checking with Meg right now to see if they would like to come and join, because she kicked butt right there. I do know that Garb had some really terrible luck there right towards the end. Let's see, is Meg here? Hello, Meg! Congratulations on your victory today.
Thank you. Sorry, I had my mic off.
It's okay.
That game was fun.
Well, good.
That was a lot of fun.
Honestly, it seemed like the worst part about it was that it was very hard, but otherwise, I kind of want to go play this a little bit more myself. I only played it a little bit, but it's definitely fun to watch.
Yeah, the horse part was the only part that I really disliked, honestly.
Like, I like it in theory, but the angle is just terrible.
You get some interesting angles on jumps in it, for sure.
Yeah. So, what did you have a favorite part?
The favorite part, I actually really liked the jumping parts, the platforming. I mean, the controls were really awkward, but it was kind of neat that you had to like remember which ones you had to do a big jump and which ones you had to do a small jump on.
Okay.
So that was kind of neat. The combat was a bit weird, but those parts were relatively like easy. You just memorize the patterns of the enemies.
Gotcha.
The boss fights were weird. Some of them were really easy and some of them were really hard. But yeah, that was definitely my favorite of the games that I've gotten in this tournament so far. So,
well, sweet. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that everybody in the match today is not going to make it into the bracket, but still, you did a fantastic job. I'm hoping that, you know, this helps warm you up so that if you come back next year, you can come and demolish the first matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cool. Anything you want to say before we take off and say goodbye for the night?
Yeah, no, it's just that it's been fun. Thank you so much for the tournament. Obviously, yeah, I'm out for this tournament now, but thank you so much for putting it on and having it. It's a lot of fun.
I'm really glad you joined. I'm hoping you do next time as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, RBW, as well, for choosing this game. I highly appreciate it from both of you, and hopefully you all have a good evening. Take care, you two.
Yep, you as well.
Thank you.
Will do. So, just so everybody knows, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who has subscribed, who has followed. Thank you, James Mayo, for your recent subscription. Feltemp, Grumpmeister. Honestly, seriously, thank you all so much. And also, thank you all. We're getting pretty close to YouTube monetization. That one. So if you do want to follow or subscribe to the YouTube channel, as soon as I hit 1,000 subs, we've got a chance at actually keeping things monetized and helping this stay alive a little bit more. For now, let's go raid Glitch Witch. Listar, go enjoy tassing Scunny. That's a mistake. Glitch Witch is playing some TurboGrafx stuff. Do we have a good raid message? Anybody have anything they remember from the stream today that would be good to spam a little bit? What are your thoughts? Anybody? Anybody? Go save your sister. Ooh, we can do a groovy raid. Let's spam groovy. Go share the groovy love, and I will see you all later this week, hopefully at least Tuesday. Till then, bye!